Hey there, coffee lovers. Logan here, professional barista for MajestyCoffee.com, and today we're going over troubleshooting tips for your Spaziale S1 Vivaldi II or any comparable machine. Let's get started. Alright, so let's jump right into it. Some regular issues you may need to troubleshoot with your Spaziale machine or any comparable machine. Let's start out with the easiest ones. A question I get is what to do if there is no steam coming out of the steam wand, and this machine is equipped with an eco mode. So all you have to do is press that boiler button and your machine should pop out of eco mode and it should activate your steaming tank. After about 10 minutes you should be able to steam again. The next question we get asked a lot is how long it takes to heat up both boilers in order to brew and steam. The answer to this is usually about 15 minutes. If your machine is taking any longer than that, then you may have another issue. A good way to check is to monitor those pressure gauges as your machine is coming up to boiler pressure. On the right side of your gauge down below, you want to see your steam tank within that green zone around 1.5 bars of pressure, and that's when you know it's ready to brew and steam. As well as this machine is equipped with a series of lights up top here, so once the boiler button stays illuminated, that means your boiler is ready to go as well. Another common problem when you get a machine out of the box is that you have to prime your pump. This means you're going to have to turn the machine on and off a few times to load water into those steam tanks and then begin to bring your temperature up to boiling. So sometimes this can take quite a few rounds, so don't get discouraged if your machine doesn't fire up and completely fill those tanks right away. That's quite normal. Another issue is you hear the machine pumping, but there's no water actually coming out. This is likely due to an issue with your rotary pump, and hopefully it's an easy one, but most likely you're going to need it replaced. So another issue that can be quite common is if your machine isn't turning on. This can be seemingly very scary, but it could be something as easy as replacing the fuse. Replacing the fuse is going to be the easier and cheaper option of figuring that out before actually getting more invasive and having to go through other routes. Another issue we've seen is leaking from the bottom of the machine. Most likely this is due to a faulty or just incorrect connector. As you are plumbing in from the bottom of the machine, sometimes it tends to leak. If you get your machine from us, it should come with all of the correct connections, but definitely check to make sure you have the correct ones. Especially if you're a customer in the US, our fittings here are different than the ones in Europe, so that could be causing your problem. My last troubleshooting tip is going to be if you're experiencing any weird flow profiling, any loss of pressure, etc. It's likely your machine needs cleaned or back flushed or even descaled. You want to make sure you're going through your routine cleaning so that you don't run into any more severe problems down the road. This includes that you should be back flushing your machine regularly, generally every day, and you want to do a descale about every 3 months. Keeping your machine clean and flowing normally also coincides with putting good water into it. So you want to control that mineral content to make sure you're not getting too much buildup of scale. And this is going to give you a really great clean cup of coffee. So I can't stress enough how important preventative maintenance is in order to keep your machine working perfectly. So I hope you enjoyed these troubleshooting tips here today for your Spaziale machine or any comparable machine you're using. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then after that, head on over to MajestyCoffee.com to check out some of the best deals in the industry on machines like these and many more. Our friendly customer support team is standing by via live chat or phone to help you make the right decision. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.